Welcome to Delight Education. My name is Ashfaq Tatawa. I'm from Delight Education, Tankaria. I'm IELTS trainer and spoken English teacher. In this video, I'm going to explain and we'll practice about speaking part 2 cue card. આપણે cue card ની practice કરીશું આ વિડિયોની અંદર મેં કે how to make cue card કેવો હોય for just as a sample for my students and you will be my judge. Right? So I'm trying my best. I'm still a student and I'm learning. So let's get started. The cue card name is describe a foreign country that you would like to visit in the future. એવી કોઈ country જેને તમારે ભવિષ્યમાં visit કરવી હોય and we have to include few questions like what is it, આ કે country છે, ક્યાં આવેલી છે, એના વિશે થોડુંક આપણે માહિતી આપવાનું. What you have known about it, તમે આના વિશે શું જાણકારી પ્રાપ્ત કરેલી છે, તમને શું જાણો છો આના વિશે. Third question is who you would like to go there with, તમારે કોની સાથે જવું છે, right? તમે કોની સાથે visit કરશો because it futuristic વાત છે. It is not a present that you have already visited. It is like તમે ભવિષ્યમાં visit કરશો તે. And the fourth question that we have to include, explain why you would like to visit it. તમને કેમ આ countryને visit કરવી, the reasons. So આ ચાર question આપણે include કરવાના છે. It doesn't mean કે આપણે sequence માં ચાર question ના answer બોલવાના છે. So you can use any information at any time, but આ ચાર point include થવા જોઈએ and our timing has to be under 2 minutes. 2 minutes પહેલા આપણે આ બધી વાત કહી દેવાની. Right? So there are many so let's get started. Right? There are many countries which I really want to explore in the future. I'm nearly 40, I have a family and I really want to see the world because I have learned history and I know world map and the continents and all. But here I would love to visit the top of the list country in my checklist is United Kingdom. It is like an island nation. It is in Europe and it is like a small country. But when I was in school, I heard many things about the Britishers. They ruled India for about more than 200 years and many innovations have been made by the Britishers and all. So I'm really concerned about this country. I've seen this country in many movies, London Bridge, and there are so many movies are made on this location. So I'm really impressed by the infrastructure for about this country. It is very advanced country, world famous country. It is well known for its monuments, palaces and its basic history, iconic landmarks and global cultural influence, and it is a country where every culture lives there. So that's I really want to visit, and I want to visit with myself and with my family because I'm a family man. I'm a father of 2, so I really can't go alone, and it's a country which can be very useful for my kids to learn about the culture, that rich culture, the English culture. And being an English teacher, that's like inside me that I really want to go there. I want to go to the north part of it. I want to go to Scotland because United Kingdom is a part of 4 countries. So basically that I really want to go everywhere, and I want to go with my family. I want to go to Oxford University, prestigious university, one of the best, Cambridge University, being a qualified person. I really want to see that how the education works, how the transportation works, how the metro works. Especially in London, the London metro is world famous and it operates like a pro, and it is a prime example how the modern transportation has to be. So I really want to go there to visit these things. Moreover, it is my checklist that many of my friends living there, so they always talk about their NHS system, they always talk about their roads, rules and regulations. So I really want to go and feel that so I'm from India, that something is being different from there. So I really want to go there and explore the everything, the roads, the lakes. One of my friend told about the lake city. It is a lake district, so I really want to go there. I want to enjoy the nature, right? I want to go to the royal family. I want to go to Buckingham Palace, and I really want to click many photos. So this is the country in my bucket list. If I'll get a documentation right, if I'll get everything right, if I'll get leaves for my job, I will definitely visit this country with my dear and near ones. So that's a cue card, and I hope you will got more information about it. Right? Let's move on to the part 3, and in the part 3 that you have to answer few questions. Few questions means the discussion based question. So the examiner will ask you few questions and you have to answer them. So let's see one by one. On an average 5-6 question they'll ask you, right? So first question is, what do you think make countries different? એક country બીજી country માટે different હોય. So there are many things which makes a difference. First is geographical location. If you see Saudi Arabia, it is like a desert. If you see India, it's like a tropical, and every weather, so geographical difference. Another is cultural difference, that people over there speak different language, celebrate different festivals, they have a different rituals and all. And if I talk about India, it's a very diverse country and people have a unique rich culture. The third thing is their food. The food is different because food is associated with the location and the geography, territory. So some people, they eat different, and in India most of people are vegetarian. And if you go to other countries, right, if you go, like if you take an example of Russia, they have a different food and they are mostly non-vegetarians. So these are the difference. Even sometimes the political system in India is the largest democracy, so that's a different. And if you go to China, that's a different thing. They have a different set of politics and they do it. The next question is, do you think reading is a good way to get to know other countries? Why? Of course, reading is a source of knowledge. You can enhance your knowledge and skills by reading about different, and please read from the authentic source. Don't read from here and there. So if you read from their country's website, their country's books, or from the famous authors and all, you'll come to know many things about it even without visiting it. For example, I know many things about Moon and Mars. I never been there, but from the books and from the videos and from the articles, I came to know many things about it. We can learn about history, we can learn about their rituals, we can learn about their present conditions, we can learn about their economy, the way of living, everything by books, because different authors have different perspective, and this is how you get to know many things even before visiting there. The third question is, how do people get information about other countries? The sources of information. So in this question, I would say that different people have different access towards the information. The young people, they are holding phone in their hands, so they can access to the websites, they can use YouTube videos, they can go to Google, they can use Chat GPT, they can ask their teachers, they can even read books, and this is how people get information about countries. The biggest source is social media as well as news channels, and even you can read history books. This is how you learn more about their country. You can learn about their culture, their traditions, their rituals, and their way of living. And you can compare with your country how it is relate to you, how it is differ to you. The next question, number 4, is how does traveling abroad affect young people? It will definitely affect very positively to the young people, especially those who have completed their high school, those who have completed their university. If they'll go in a abroad market, or they'll travel to a different country, they will come across with different people, their nature, different job ideas. They can visit to different university and courses. They can learn about the market trending. They can learn about different currencies. They can learn about how to operate, how to deal with the airport things, how to do with the documentation, how to behave internationally. This is how they can enhance their knowledge. They can learn many things about it. They can learn about different culture, and they can make their own ideas, and they can make their life more beautiful. So when they go away from their home, they can learn how to live independently, how to live with the limited resources. So it will be definitely it will create a very positive impact on them. The last question is, what are the advantages of working in an international company? Right? So if you work in an international company, means it may be chances that you may visit many locations, because it operates in internationally, even nationally, in many cities. So you may get chance to get to know about many people, and they use advanced technology, so you come across with the many technical things. For example, if you work for Google, you come to know about many things about computer. If you work in Apple, you come to know about many phone technology, AI technology and all. Another thing is, you may get chance to get promoted, because there is a big ladder, career ladder to learn. You can climb on. You can learn from different people, not from the local. You can learn from different countries people, because they all work together in the same company. So that's a very beneficial, and it provides international standards of payment. For example, they pay you according to your skill, rather than what is the local pay and how it is like that. So you can have that this, plus you may get promoted to a different country, and you may get a chance to learn many things about it. the last extra questions. What do you think about national identity? National identity વિશે તમારો શું કહેવું છે? National identity means when you see a person and when you come to know many things about their country, that is a national identity. The first is language. When you speak something, you will be recognized that what country you belong to. For example, if you speak Hindi, Gujarati, Punjabi, that means you belong to India or Asian parts. If you speak Chinese, that means you belong to Chinese culture. The another national identity is your physically look, how you look, aesthetical look. For example, if you go to Africa, you can easily tell these are the African people. If you go to Europe, you can tell it is a European people. If you go to Asia, they have a different set of genetic structure, so you can see easily identify with their skin color, with the way of their looking, with the way of how they talk. So this is the national identity. Another thing is national identity is your traditions and how you wear your clothes. So some people, for example, if you go to Arabs, they have a set of clothes, you can easily tell these are the Arab people. If you go to South India, right, South India, they have a different set of things, so that represent their cultural identity and their national identity as well. So language, the way of living, the way of talking, sometimes the look, aesthetical look, so these are the national identity. I hope you like it and it is informative. So thank you for watching me, and please like my video and please share my video to whom it may need it.